Hey, what's happening everyone? What's happening YouTube? What's happening Facebook? What's happening DC Ultimates? What's happening Matt Beardsmore? What's happening everyone, you know? God bless you. This is DC EU Fan Cave. This is also Sweet Potatoes. This is also Mark. This is also too much, you know. Here we go. This is another gameplay video. This is me doing a voiceover on it. I don't normally do voiceovers on my videos, but then to be honest with you, they're never normally sort of 10 minutes long. Gameplay videos, I find, whilst I really enjoy watching people's gameplay videos, and I'm sure they'll say they enjoy watching mine, people really seem to enjoy them when they've got a voiceover on them, which, you know, sort of drowns out any of the action and the like sound effects and everything else. So, oh yeah, you know, I'm going to drown out my gameplay with some me droning on. Now, whether this makes it to Facebook or YouTube or WhatsApp or whatever, it's going to have my miserable voice on it. And it sounds particularly miserable because it's been really hot today and the pollen count is really high and I'm a bit bunged up. It's been really hot and I'm sitting here sweating in my pants. And I suppose you could call it hay fever. I've had a couple of sneezes and stuff, but it's made me really bunged up. But I'm not ill, so if you're not ill when you're bunged up, it's got to be hay fever, and it makes you feel really miserable. So that's why I sound fucking miserable. Anyway, on with the gameplay. I'm gonna try and attempt to make my voice carry over the top of this video for nearly 10 minutes. Again, that's because that's what people want for gameplay videos. Apparently, is people talking over them. So I'm going to talk over the gameplay. You know, gone are the days when we just sit there and actually look at a game and watch it being played. It's not enough anymore. We've got to look at a game being played with someone droning over the top of it. So here we go. I'm going to drone over the top of my gameplay. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to have a Desperado and all, which, you know, if you're not familiar with a Desperado, it's a beer. I'm going to sit here and have a beer. It's a tequila flavoured beer, and it's quite a strong beer, called Desperado, flavoured with tequila. I'm going to have a little sip on the microphone here. Hopefully you can hear it. Oh yeah, yeah, it's the fucking shit. Anyway, here we are. This is Shadow Warrior 2, the sequel to Shadow Warrior. Fuck, it must have been up all night coming up with that title. Anyway, Shadow Warrior. It's this is you know, I don't know if this is true or not. You know, Shadow Warrior and the people behind Shadow Warrior and its sequel. It's something to do with Doom. You know, it's something to do with id. You know, and the people behind all that sort of stuff, you know, not the Duke Nukem crowd, you know, I don't know. But I played the first one. I don't know where the first one came from. It came out of nowhere, and it was, you know, I don't know if I think I bought it because I think I'd seen something of it, and I thought, oh, that's got potential, and I see it up for sale, and it was cheap, or better still, it was free. You know, it might be with Games of Gold or whatever on the Xbox, because I play on the Xbox. You know, I don't play on the PlayStation. I can't get my head around all the shapes and all the rest of it. I've got past that stuff when I was like 3. You know, you get over the shapes. You have the shapes and you put them in the shaped holes. You know, and then after that it comes the letters. So like A, B and X, Y. That's where I'm at. You know, if you can't tell, I'm drunk, by the way. Any case, so yeah, I don't know if it's on Games of Gold or some sort of discounted thing. Anyway, I didn't pay a lot for the first game, and I was just absolutely over the moon with it. It was a brilliant game from the people, you know, under the umbrella of Bethesda. You know, they're all sharing the same gameplay tools and techniques, and yeah, our game was really good, and this mechanic was particularly, you know, like, done really well in the reviews. So you use that as well. Anyway, first Shadow Warrior was a really good game. I really enjoyed it. It was you play as Wang, which is like a really long wiener. And he's a really funny guy, like funny Deadpool sort of funny, you know, like wisecracking, adult humour, hilarious, samurai sword wielding, fruit ninja slicing people up. You know, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, but I did. And I enjoyed it thinking, do you know what, this game is going to be a one-off. And then lo and behold, Shadow Warrior 2 comes out. You know, it gets announced and there's trailers and stuff. Now, if you look up the trailers online, they're not going to sell you on the game. I think the trailers are a bit underwhelming. I don't really lure in. I mean, if you're already sold on the franchise because you played the first game, like I did, and you're looking forward to Shadow Warrior 2, that's awesome. But if you've never even heard of Shadow Warrior and you look at a Shadow Warrior 2 trailer, you're going to think, oh, right, I'll see where this is going. This is going to be like a like a mobile game, or you know, like playing it on your tablet sort of thing. Well, fucking more for you. The people, I don't even know who made it. They're from Warsaw, you know. I think they're in Poland or something. I don't know, but it's something to do with Bethesda. You know, forgive my lack of knowledge. I don't care. I played the game and it's really, really good. That's all you need to know. Don't need to know the fucking minutiae of it all. Just, it's really good. Anyway, yeah, it's really good. What's sad? Yeah. So the trailers fucking sucked, you know. They didn't really do a lot to lure newcomers in. But anyway, you play as Wang, and it's like a first-person shooter. On the one hand, like Bioshock, where you had to mix and match. Like on one hand you had plasmids, and on the other you had your assault weapons. In Shadow Warrior, on the one hand you've got your blades, which is like your katana, or even a chainsaw in this game. Spoilers. You know, so on one hand you've got like your bladed weapons, on the other hand you've got your assault weapons, and you've also got like, it's almost like special powers, but it's more to do with like the way you wield the katana blade and stuff. You know, like the gunplay, the gameplay, it's fucking fantastic. Hopefully you're getting a sense of that in this like run through that I'm doing here of just random levels. I'm no like maestro at it, but you know, I can throw and injure it with the best of them, and that's basically what I'm doing here. Essentially, yeah, it's a really good game. You know, if you like first-person shooters, and I love first-person shooters. I like all genres, to be honest with you, and I like to mix and match. You know, if I play a first-person shooter, when I've completed that, I'll switch over and I'll have a third-person adventure game like Assassin's Creed or something, and then when I've done that, I'll venture back to the first-person. You know, but yeah, you know, if you like first-person shooters, and you, in particular, if you was a fan of Doom, or if you've ever played Doom and you liked it, this is right up your alley. And the best way I can describe Shadow Warrior, 1 or 2 really. I mean, 2 has been improved over the first one in every area, like the combat, the traversal, the way you get about. It's got this hub world where you go and mingle with people and accept like side quests and stuff, and that's where you like buy your upgrades. Because I mean, at the heart of it, it's like an RPG. You know, like some of the upgrading abilities, it's like, it's so deep. You know, I wasn't expecting it to be that deep. Oh fucking, I lost what I was talking about. You know, if you're a fan of first-person shooters and stuff like that, you know, this is right up your alley. And the best way I could describe Shadow Warrior, it's like, it is like Doom, and when I say Doom, I mean like the recent Doom reboot. If you like that, it's like that crossed with Deadpool, you know, with the sassy one-liners, because this is a very adult game. Anyway, I'm sweet potatoes, moist in the arse.